Live. We are live. Let's wait for a few more people to join in here before we get going. But let's go. Let's go. Probably going to put together, maybe we'll put together a prize pick slip. We went 4 for 5 last night. Went 4 for 5. That was nice to see that. But let's get in the lab here. Let's get in the lab. What up, top six? What up, what up? I think we're going to go prize picks. What do you guys think of that? Prize picks today? Yeah, Unity. Clippers. My Celtics blowing out the Clippers. Go ahead and drop your plays, guys. I see top six dropping Kobe White here. Go ahead and drop your stuff. We'll jump in just a little bit once we get more people in here. But yeah, I think we'll dive in. We'll start analyzing some plays, and then by game time, so obviously for like the 7 p.m. games is kind of what we're looking at, right? I think we'll jump in here, and we will go ahead and put together some sort of a prize pick slip. Last night we go 4 for 5. Dinwiddie had a tough night, right? Dinwiddie had a tough night. Let's pull up the slip. I have the picture of it over on my Twitter at FGuyBoston, guys. Make sure you do follow me over there. But where are we at? Let's see if I could find it. Yeah, here we go. So this is what we ended up cashing yesterday. We go 4 for 5. Siakam had 5 assists. DeJounte Murray crushed it. Tobias Harris pretty much cashed us in like the first quarter. Not really, but damn, he crushed it. And then Bogdanovich hit as well. Spencer Dinwiddie had a tough night. But all right, guys, shout out to everyone in here. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that. What up, Richard? Gaming saying, do I really like the over in that Hornets game? Yeah, I do. I think that's a Hornets defense that, you know, this Nuggets team should be able to make like 65% of their baskets against. like I don't think that there's anyone that's stopping Jokic or anything like that. See Major saying, how about them Celtics? Yeah, Celtics looking pretty damn good right now. Pretty damn good. 30 up like 30-ish points, right? 90-62. We got that going. I didn't plan the live stream time right. I'm a huge Celtics fan, if you guys don't know that. Celtics fan, like I never bet against them or anything like that. And I was like, damn, we talked about going live later, and the Celtics play at 3:30, so we bumped this to 5, so, you know, I could at least watch more than half the game here. Now we'll follow along, but yeah, it's what it is. But, all right, guys, again, I think we're going to build some prize pick slips here. If you guys want to sign up for prize picks, use code GUYBOSTON. Get 100% of your first depot matched up to $100. No brainer. Absolute no brainer. Let's go ahead and jump into, let's just jump in. No? Yeah, right. Without further ado, let's jump in. Hit that like button, guys. Let's go. All right, so here's the board. We did get a couple in here already, so Kobe White, top six, you said Kobe White over 26.5 points. Let's see. 26.5 points, ins, rebounds. Okay, I was like, that's a high number for that. Where are we at here? 26.5. Keep that there. Let's go and dig in. We're in like a good groove too, you know what I mean? Like, we know what to do. We put it there, and I do this so I don't forget about the thing we're talking about, because I'm that much of a dummy. But Kobe White. Let's see what we got here. Points plus rebounds. Obviously, he's been crushing because he's been torching, right, as of late. Let's see, fantasy, pros, point guard. That matchup, I don't hate either, because that Cleveland team is so beaten up. So it's like not even worth looking at how they've been. But where are they at? I saw on the season there, right? On the season versus point guards are on tons of points, not many rebounds. What about his? Would you like his points line or his rebounds line? Like, how's he doing rebound chances here? Like, is he getting a lot of, like, rebound? Because obviously we can look at his rebound numbers. Where are we at here? Rebound numbers, you know, like getting 7, 8. That's crazy. How many chances? Is he just having, like, a good stretch of, we'll do last 10, because that's kind of been when he's heating up. But is he just getting a lot of, like, so he's only averaging, that's not bad. 11 rebound chances, grabbing 60% of them. I don't hate that one right now. We might come back to it. We might as well leave it in for now. Shout out to you, top six, for that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and just keep going through these. Steven, well, hello. Hey, you called it, man. Trae Young under. Ooh, interesting. A little saucy one there, huh? Going Trae Young under. Let's see. I mean, Trae Young, there may be no DeJounte Murray, right? Is he questionable still? Is DeJounte Murray questionable? Because if he's questionable, it's like, damn, like, who else are they gonna? It's gonna have to be Trae Young, right? Yeah, so he's still game time decision. I don't have an update on that right now. But nonetheless, we can see how Memphis is doing against point guard, I'd say, in their last 7 here. Memphis covering the point guard well from a rebounds perspective. Where are they at? Okay, so, middle, nothing too major there. And they're kind of in the top. Okay, so that's not terrible. Trae Young under 30. Oh, we're just looking at Trae Young under. And would you look at that? Boom. Kobe White gets bumped. Is someone in here watching, working for Prize Picks? Huh? Is that what's happening? There's a Prize Picks narc in here. Damn. All right, well, Kobe White's off the board. See what the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer has. This tool is so great, guys. This tool is so great. 25% off. Link in the description. Use code GuyBoston. All right, NBA. Filter to NBA here. Grant under. A lot of unders here, huh? Fantasy scores. Let's take fantasy scores out for now. Just will stick to, not that I have anything against, like, there's no reason really that I'm doing this, but just want, like, more of the, the straight up stats for right now. Jarek saying, yo, you the best. I appreciate it. But hey, I tell you guys all the time, you guys are really watching, subscribing, liking. That engagement is what kind of takes this to the next level, because I'm just someone that has a camera and a mic, right? And I'm a human. Like, it's what it is. So, but yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a bunch. Appreciate that. All right, Cade Cunningham over 4.5 first quarter points. Juiced on sportsbooks, -137 on Caesars, -148 over on FanDuel, 54.33% chance to hit on the optimizer here. That's probably going to get bumped, I feel like, at some point, but let's toss that in. We're going to have to go to NBA first quarter, right? We'll toss that in, and now we'll check it out too. Because Cade Cunningham, was it last game? But guys, if you saw that look on his face after that game, oh my God, brutal. He is in such a hard spot here. All right, so he's hit this in 57% of games this year, but he hasn't done it in 2 straight. He almost did it there. Shot attempts, do we see that? No, we don't have any shot attempts here. Point guards. I don't hate that. What do we think? What do we think of Cade Cunningham over 4.5 first quarter points? It's nothing like major, right? Like, that's not a crazy thing to throw in, right? Right? Maybe we just leave it there, see if it gets bumped, because that is, again, it's a juiced play on the optimizer here. Patrick Williams over 1.5 3-pointers made. Patrick Williams, okay. That seemed, I think he hit that, yesterday or whenever? Yeah, right? Could be crazy here. So he's hitting 7 of his last 10. He's hit it in 5 straight. He's hit it in, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 straight. 7 of his last 8, actually. Taking 3.8 attempts per game, though, that's what I don't love. Like, this is a guy that we're going to need him to shoot 75%, 50% if he's going to be, shooting that slowly. So, slowly, I guess, quantity-wise or volume-wise. So, I think we stick away from that. Obviously, it looks like it could be a good pick, though. It's consensus -140-ish across the board here. Maybe we just toss it in for, I guess, shits and giggles here. Because it is a juiced pick on, and it's gone. Oh no, this is first quarter, isn't it? We'll keep it in there for now. All right, let's get to some of the comments here. Let's look at what we're rolling with. So we got Anthony Simons coming in from Eric. Shout out to Eric. Anthony Simons over 34.5 PRA. Anthony, he did have a good-ish game, right, against Golden State last time. Playing again. Who else is doing stuff? I mean, Grant maybe, but who else is doing crap over there on the side of Portland? So when he played Golden State, he had 34. So he lost on the hook. That's tough. Had 52 last game. I think it was 41 points against Washington. I don't mind this. The only thing that I will say And let's passing stats here. The only thing I'll say is, for me, looking at this, I'm almost like a points and assists maybe. Like, do we want rebounds? Yeah, if he has the potential here to go for, 8 rebounds, that could help us out. But his points and assist line, where is that? His points and assist line is 31. His points, rebounds, and assists is 34.5. So there is probably value in including that. I guess. All right, again, let's see what you're looking at here. We'll go. Well, he's only played, whatever. So we'll do that. Who are we talking about here? Simons. Anthony Simons here. 12.3 potential assists. Okay, that's not bad at all. That means, we're looking at maybe 6 assists, right? And then rebound chances, he's averaging nearly 6, grabbing 62% of those. So we can maybe get 4 boards there, which would definitely bump that PRA line. He's shooting 20 times a game. Look at the field goal attempts, guys. What do we think? Is Simons sort of the first one we lock in there? Let's get rid of these 2 for now. Do we like Simons here over 34 PRA? Because I like that, Eric. But we got to build this all together, right? Do we like that? Give me a yes or no in the comments if we like Simons PRA. And we'll keep going here. I don't mind it. Getting a few yeses. All right, guys, how about that? Cha-ching. It usually takes us a while to get one of these things. Now we're locking one in right away. Pat on Eric's back, pat on our back, pat on everyone's back. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button for that if you haven't. You kidding me? Locking one in that early? We got to get these in too. We got, 2 hours to game time. Well, this is a late game, but just overall, right? Also, drop in the comments how many we're looking at in terms of what do we want, a 2-man? Do we want to go 3-man flex, 3-man power? What type of prize pick slip are we trying to make? And again, guys, if you do want to check out prize picks, make sure to use the link in the description and then use code GUYBOSS and you get your deposit matched if you're not on prize picks yet. Highly recommend it. I've been loving prize picks, chalkboard, and sleeper lately. Guy Boston is the code for all of those if you do want your deposit matched. Obviously, it helps me as well. But, all right, Anthony Simons, locked in now. What are the odds here? Like, are we... Because I don't want this to get... The annoying thing is if this goes and gets bumped, right? Okay, so Sportsbook's odds right around -125. I don't think this gets bumped. The optimizer has it at a 52% chance of hitting, which, if I'm a mathematician here, 52 is a little bit higher than 50, so let's go. I love it. All right, that's in. Shout out to everyone in here, guys. Yeah, King says power, but how many guys do we want in this? How many guys do we want involved in this one? Do we want a 2-man? 3-man power? Like, we can lock in a 2-man. We could do both, right? We could put in a 2-man and then also kind of build a long shot one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That's not a bad one. Is Prize Picks in Pennsylvania? Let's see. Illegal in Pennsylvania. 4 a.m. there. Getting screwed. Which is so weird. Like, why? What's I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole debate, but that just seems ridiculous. Austin, Tatum's nuts are huge. Pause. All right, Jamal Murray points. You like his over, Austin? We can look into that. Is that what we're looking at? Jamal Murray points. 21.5. See how he's been trending. Actually, you know what? Let's just look at Charlotte's points to point guard. The only thing I'm worried about here is there is a little bit of a potential for a blowout, right? But Charlotte against point guards, they've been... Huh? What? Charlotte's been locking up point guards? When the hell did that happen? Last 7 games, second fewest points, 2 point guards. In the last 15, the least? Are we looking at his over or under here? Damn. Wow. Johnson, you say, please, which teams are these players play for? Anthony Simons plays for the Trailblazers. That's the only one we've locked in yet. Let's see. Williams saying Ja Morant under 27. I'm waiting for a Ja Morant sort of, to kind of fall off the... I don't want him to fall off the train, but he is just... Everybody loves him, right? And it's like, I want to see it come back down to earth. Like, the team's been playing well with him, and I get it. I do. Like, he's one of the most electric players. But yeah, that's interesting. 27.5. That total is up there, though, right? Going up against Atlanta. That's going to be a fast-paced game. Atlanta, where do they rank here? Middle of the pack in terms of last 15 against point guards. Last 7, same-ish thing. I don't hate that. I don't think it makes the cut, though. I don't hate it just because of how high-paced I think that game is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I think that could be a very, very high-paced game. So we might come back to that. All right, let's keep going here. Guys, we built, again, if you guys missed the one yesterday, let's see if I can go find it. We built by the way, follow me over on X, guys. I'll put this in the chat right now. Make sure you follow me. I'm following everyone back, so you might even get some on-stream follows here, but I'll put this in the chat. Go follow me there. But we posted, we put this one together. If you guys missed the stream yesterday, Siakam cashed, DeJounte Murray cashed, Tobias Harris cashed, Bogdanovich cashed. Spencer Dinwiddie had a terrible game, and blew it for us. But nonetheless, still a good, profitable slip there. So I guess we can't be too butthurt about it. Let's see. Boyan under 19.5. So that's another blow. I mean, at any moment, those guys could get blown out, right? Boyan Bogdanovich under 19.5. So let's see. Because it doesn't seem like a sexy pick to me right off the rip, Ricardo. Like, I'm not like, ooh, I like the sound of that, but what does that have to do with anything, right? So he had 8 last game, played 34 minutes. This is so bad. He shot 12 times, made 3. The dude shot 25% from the field. That's tough. But look at what he's done in other games where he has, well, this one I guess he didn't technically, right? But it looks like he's a guy that maybe bounces back after these slumps. So going up against Brooklyn, he's probably getting the start at what, small forward today? Where are we at here? Start at small forward. Brooklyn against small forwards. That's where I get turned off now. They're allowing the most points to small forwards here on the year. And I think there's a chance that he has like a bounce back type spot. I don't hate that one, Ricardo, but it doesn't, like, when we built this one yesterday, like, we got to a point of like being so confident in these, right? Which is cool. So again, when I say no to some of these picks, when I say no to some of the picks you guys are throwing out, it's not like that's a terrible pick. It's just like, no, it's not making its way into this slip. We had tons of those, right? Steve knows. We had tons of those yesterday get thrown out that I was like, I don't think it's making its way. And then all of a sudden they cash. So not here to talk you off of it. Not here to talk you off of it. You say he's floppy. All right, let's see what we got here. Markkanen points plus rebounds. Sengun's points plus rebounds. Caldwell Pope let us down yesterday. He was one of the final plays for the YouTube. Let's see. Trey over points and assists. Let's look at this one. I like this one. Which one was it? Now I already lost it. Caldwell Pope over 8.5. Actually, no. Markkanen points and rebounds is what I was saying. I'm all over the place. Huh. No lines out for him. Maybe they're waiting to see if Taylor Horton Tucker's playing. Okay, well, scratch that. What about Sengun? No lines for him. What are we doing? Am I doing something wrong here? I don't know, man. I might be. Let's see. Cam Thomas under 31.5. That's a tough guy to bet against because he can go off, right? 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's gone under in 2 straight. But I don't hate this spot. Again, like, you have blow-up potential here. We might not see all these Nets guys play their full allotments of minutes. Like, the Pistons are that bad. Interesting. This looks pretty good from the looks of it, doesn't it? I don't mind that matchup either. He's gonna get Cade. Or Bogdanovich, I don't like, but Cade. What do we think of that? Cam Thomas under 31.5. What do we think of that? Give me a yes, no in the comments if we like that. Johnson, it's on the screen, man. Cade Cunningham plays for... It's not even on the screen. So if BKN Brooklyn, okay? And And let's see what else. Anthony Simon's the only one we've locked in so far. He plays for Portland, but I'm not going to go through each player and say what team they play for if it's on the screen too. I hear you, but it's just extra talking. We're already doing enough of that, right? I know I changed it, William. Hey, you guys got to keep me in check. If it's not on the screen, you got to let me know. But what do we think? Yes for Cam Thomas under 31.5. Okay. He is a guy that can just go off, though, right? Like he's a guy that can go off. So does it make it? I hear you, Ray. We'll look into that. That's a good one, actually. I like that Dean Wade look. Does it make it tough? Like, he could go off for 30 points, for Christ's sake. All right, Wags, that's a good call. Let's check it out in the optimizer here. Cam Thomas, we're looking for his PRAs. Well, that's interesting. DraftKings and FanDuel way out of price here. Guys, if you have DraftKings, go take that. Even money on DraftKings right now? Pinnacle minus 134, minus 135, Flip minus 125 on Caesars. Guys, go take that as an individual pick. Damn. We might even make that an individual pick on our YouTube plays. It's a good call just because of that money. Plus money there. But yeah, the juice definitely is leaning a little bit under. So we'll leave this in. I don't know if I'm fully sold, but I mean, this looks legit, right? Like even this year, he's hit the under in 58% of games. All right. That'll get left in for now. If we bump it, we'll see. We'll see. But that's coming from Juan. So shout out to you, man. Yeah, I do think that there's blowout potential, which helps this. So good call there. Let's see. Dean Wade is someone we want to look into, right? I see all these guys. I'll say it again. If I'm missing your comment or I'm skipping ahead to try and catch up to more recent ones, go ahead and ask your comment or leave your player prop again. I just ask you're human about it and not a bunch of dweebs spamming the chat, right? Like we can all be civil here. So if you're like, oh damn, he's answering a comment or acknowledging a comment that was posted way after mine, sorry. I don't mean to. I mean, I'm just kind of jumping around here, but just go ahead and ask the comment again. But just don't spam it. Like I said, be a freaking human, right? All right, who are we looking into? Dean Wade is a spot that I don't mind here. 8.5 points is his line? Wait a second. Dean Wade has been... Yeah, he's making like 2 threes a game. 8.5? He's not shooting that many times. He's shooting 5.8, but, Murray might be out, right? Do we have news on Murray? If Murray's out, that's a great spot. Murray is... Oh, Murray, who am I thinking about? Mitchell, Mobley, and Garland all out. Okay. All right, we got Murray. You guys are like, who the fuck is Murray? All right, let's do this. Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, all without, right? That doesn't look all that great. He's only hit it... but the minutes probably weren't... Where is minutes? Ooh, what do we think of that one? Because the numbers don't totally back it up, but the thought process 100% does. He's going to have way more of an opportunity. Way more of an opportunity. All right, let me know what you guys think of this Dean Wade one. Again, we're looking at this right here. Look at all these injuries. I mean, LeVert might not even play. I definitely don't hate that. I like his points probably more than anything here. But I don't know. I kind of want to lock this one in as a 2-man right now, which I'll do on my phone. I think we're going to lock that in as a 2-man, and then we'll keep going with those 2 builds. But I don't want to get... I like those picks. I don't want either one to really get bumped right now. So, FYI, that's what we're doing. So we'll have... If these 2 guys hit, that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Road. Which is a toss-up? Dean Wade? Technically speaking, all these things are toss-ups, right? Like, if we really want to boil it down, we're sports betting. You never know what's going to happen on the court. But which one are you talking about as a toss-up? All right, we have... I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just not logged in on the computer, so I'm doing it on my phone. Like I just... Some decisions I make, I'm like, why? Why do you do things like that, Ev? So 34.5 for Anthony Simons. And then we have Cam Thomas under. So I think I like that. We're going to go more and less there. And we're locking that one in. So it's placed. Boom. All right. We're in. But I want to build like a 5-6 man, okay? 5-6 man or so. That's what I think. Maybe we'll go 5 man. Yeah, Dean, it's almost like he's done it in 3 of his last 4, though. All right, so last 5 stats are going to be pretty imperative here because with all those injuries, right? Shooting 6.5 times a game. He's making nearly 3 threes a game, which 3 threes cashes this. I think we got to leave him in for now. I think at least he's like making the cut right now, right? If we find a few more that just bump him out, totally. But I think that he's going to get more minutes, more run. I think that this is a good spot here. So I like that, Ray. I think that came in from you, Ray, right? Dean Wade? Unless I missed someone else saying it, so sorry. I see Never Again say it as well. All right, we got a couple Dean Wade, so my bad for not acknowledging whoever said it first. All right, let's keep it going here. Keep these going. Halliburton under 25.5. Are we throwing out a bunch of unders today? That's a high line for Halliburton, huh? And why isn't he? Oh, because is he still questionable? So why doesn't Prize Pick have his damn line? Gosh, he's definitely on sportsbooks, right? I think I've seen it today already multiple times. Yeah, so that's annoying. Get your act together, Prize Picks. Put him on there. All right, well, that sucks for now. Yeah, guys, this Dean Wade spot, it's a good call just because, like, this literally, they have an injury report that is, like, their starting lineup. Like, look at this crap. You know what I mean? Like, that team, they have Garland, Mobley, and Mitchell all out. And we saw that, obviously, last night, too, and Wade kind of went off, so... The thing that puts it over the top for me, in his last 5, he's averaging 3 threes made per game. 3 threes cashes this over. And we're saying he's not going to put in a bucket or get fouled or anything. That's what puts it over the top. But again, if we can get, 3 more picks that bounce this out, fine. It's still you're betting on a guy that could be completely invisible. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's see. Prize Picks bumped down Ja. It was just 27.5, right? That's still, well, maybe, what was it bumped earlier? Here we go. Steven, got to trust you tonight, right? Mike Conley over in points. Okay. Franz over in rebounds. So do we push the envelope? We had Franz a couple nights ago and he cashes rebounds. Oh, we got it at 4.5 though. 5.5 is pretty high. Because he's, look at that, 6, 6, 6. I don't hate that, but yeah, see, he's pretty much he's gonna. All right, I don't hate it. I don't have much negative to say about that. But let's look at Mike Conley. That one seems a little bit spicier to me. Mike Conley's points, 13.5. Let's see what we got. Kings against the point guard. We'll do last 7. Sacramento. Where are they at? Am I missing them? Oh, whoa, we missed them. They are towards the top. Okay, so Kings, 1, 2, 3, allowing the 7th most points to the point guard position over their last 7 here. And I guess they drop a little bit when you look at it from the last 15. He's done this in, you said, 7 of his last 10. The shot attempts, how are they there? I wish we got that. All right, we just don't want this game. This game, last time they played, he played 30 minutes. The tied for the most minutes he's played in the last couple of years. He only had 6. But he shot 29% from the field. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy that's going to shoot near 50%. 13.5. Obviously, he's going to take some threes. Wheels are turning here. Wheels are turning. Wheels are turning. I definitely don't hate it whatsoever. But the problem is he can have games where he just kind of does not score, you know? But the total of this game looks pretty good as well, right? It's sitting at 233.5. De'Aaron Fox 100% focusing on offense as of late, rightfully freaking so. We'll consider that. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about that one. Guys, hit that like button. Still a bunch of people in here that have not liked the stream. All you got to do is hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Completely, obviously, free for you guys to do. So if you don't mind hitting that like button, it would be a great, great little boost and help for us over here. I got to make sure I'm staying on top of this on my phone, too, because I forget I'm placing it on my phone like a psycho. Mike Conley, what do we think? What do we think, guys? Mike Conley. What does the optimizer say about Conley? Let's see, where are his points? Points over. So that's like a toss-up play just in general for sportsbooks odds, right? But, you know, we're not necessarily just locking in a EV slip here. You know what I mean? That's like obviously the profitable way, but I think we're more or less, you know, putting together a slip that's fun to ride with and all that too. Let's do a poll because we got a lot of back and forth about Conley. All right. We just sent out that poll. So go ahead and vote. And we'll see what we want to keep him in there because I think it could be a good pick. But is it a great pick? We shall see. We'll leave that going for like a minute. Let's jump into someone else here. A lot of people saying drop. Steve, is this going to be another one that hits and it's like, I tried to tell you. Is it going to be one of those again? It might be one of those again, which would be so funny. You're gonna hate these streams. All right, guys. Overwhelming response here for Conley. So I guess we'll go end poll there. Let's kick him out. You almost had me. I was right there. All right. Scrolling down a little bit, guys. Dylan Brooks over coming in from Scott. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dylan Brooks. He not what's going on with prize picks right now? Do we need to like refresh or something? I feel like we don't have like a ton of the lines out right now. All right, but anyways, we got to get back to what we had. Anthony Simons, this one's for Johnson, Portland Trailblazers. Cam Thomas, Brooklyn. And then Wade. Dwayne Wade, right? No, Dean Wade. Now, oh, so so I needed to refresh there. Still no Markkanen, but Dylan's on here now. Points, 13.5. Okay. I just refreshed, now I see Dylan Brooks. I don't know what happened. See, Dylan Brooks, points. What do we got? Optimizer's like in the under here. 51% chance to hit on the optimizer. Just a little bit higher than... Some sportsbooks have it at 12.5. That's why. I haven't been loving these Houston games. His matchup, too. What are we looking at? Matchup, Herb Jones, good defender. But, like, doesn't matter. Pelicans, they're in the bottom 10 in terms of points allowed, like, in a way that they lock up, I guess. I think we're gonna scratch that. I don't think I like betting on Brooks, so it's really got nothing to do with what we're seeing. But I don't know. It doesn't have it for me. It doesn't have it. All right, let's see if Halliburton is there because we wanted to look into that one, right? No, Halliburton's still not on Prize Picks. Pat Williams over 3-pointers made. So we talked about that a second ago. He's been crushing it, but we can just go through it really quickly. The thing that I'm staying away from for that, or the reason I'm not in love with it, is because of the volume. Like, yes, he's cashing it, right? Cashing. But he's only shooting, yes, he has these nights where he's shooting 5, but even still, like, he's a 39% 3 shooter. He's been shooting at an 80, 75, 100, 50% clip. Does he continue to do that? Maybe, but I don't really want to bet on the fact that he's going to do that, right? Does that make sense at least? 3-pointers made to power forwards. The Cavs allowing plenty, so that checks out if you like it. It's just not sold. Kobe White's PRA coming in from Ahmed. We kind of we had that in there for a second. We had it in here for a second, but just kind of elected to not roll with it. Just based on I guess matchup, based on number, it's a high number. This Cleveland team, they could even get blown out, which is crazy because the Bulls somehow are playing good basketball. But the Cavs against point guards here, let's see what we got. Kind of locking up points. Where were they at for rebounds? Middle of the pack, but assists here, where are they at? Top 10. Like, they play the point guard position well. Now, that's with a healthy team, so this data really doesn't matter all that much. But we're looking for one like this from last night, where we were almost like in a unanimous consensus for all 5 of these, and we go 4 for 5 and double our money, right? Let's try that again. So, things that I'm on the fence on, it's tough. Luka ruled in. Okay, is Luka ruled in here? Yeah. That spread is -8. I don't hate it. I don't know. Dallas, something about Dallas ekes me out, but they are at home. But let's look at the Spurs' recent games here in terms of having that high of a number, because I've thought about wanting to work this into a final play a couple times today. But look at this, the Spurs here, right? Obviously, you get blown out by Chicago, blown out there, blown out. But this Dallas has been a little inconsistent. They're due. We leaned Dallas earlier, right, in the video, but I wanted to see the injury report. Looks like they don't have any injuries. Luka's going to be healthy. I know this isn't a Prize Pick slip thing, but it could be a final play for the YouTube. Might come back to that, but let's focus on what we got rolling with here. I still don't have Halliburton, which is just annoying. But is he? Let's see. I'll try on my phone, and is he on there? Nope. What the hell? I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to check into Halliburton, guys, but he's just not there. I hit that damn like button. Almost 100 people in here, 40 likes. What did I do to offend you guys? Probably gave trash picks like the guppies like to say, huh? What else we got here? What else we like? What else do we like? I kind of want to lock in the Mavs -8 now. Kind of want to lock in the Mavs -8. Let's see. Constant says Dylan had 13 points and rebounds last night in 22 minutes. Damn. Lamar, that math ain't mathin', dude. Can we get some damn likes in here? Keegan Murray, this is from Dollars. Keegan Murray under PRA. Let's see what his line is. 24. All right, the only thing that right off the bat concerns me here is the fact that, he's had games where he's gone off for more points than that, right? And Minnesota's a good defensive team. No Cat tonight, though, which is huge, obviously. That's also another thing to look into for that Mike Conley one. We should have looked into him without Cat. I'm going to do that really quickly. I know you guys voted to drop him, so we won't put him in. I get it. But I kind of want to vindicate Steven here because it wasn't a bad look. Look at this. 7 of his last 10. You know what I mean? Like not terrible. Without Cat, let's see how he's done. Again, we voted. He's not getting in. He's off the island. I get it. Oops, I did something here. But I do want to see if we were kind of right or wrong in that. Not bad. Not bad, right? 2 games against Sacramento, he's gone over that without Cat. Maybe not a bad spot. Maybe not a bad spot there. Maybe that was a good call that we passed up on, but I'm acting like we can't go back and just simply type in Mike Conley and put him on the slip, but that's how it's working here. But let's look at Keegan Murray. Same game, Keegan, who just never shows emotion. You guys notice that when he plays, he's just always like... All right, so he's hit this in 4 of his last 3. Against Minnesota, he's done a squat. That was last year. A little bit different, right? But he's done squat there. He's done squat. I don't know. That might be a move there. 8.2 rebound chances. 2.3 potential assists. So don't think he's going to go out there and get a bunch of assists, right? Do we like this? Do we like this? Let's see. We'll put another poll. Because I don't mind that, but like I said, that was last year, a little bit different. The dude has been playing well this year. And no Cat. But that might help them, honestly, defensively, to some degree. What is it, 20... What do we have that at? 24.5. All right, let's get some votes in on that. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Seriously, appreciate the hell out of it. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Seriously, I mean, it sounds like I'm pandering and begging for likes, but it does truly help the channel and everything like that. And if you enjoy the content, go ahead. If you don't enjoy the content, then don't hit the like button. I'm not here to force you, but it's super, super simple to go and just click that button. You know what I mean? All right, this is a poll moving back and forth. Right now, 60% say lock it in. Again, we're looking at Keegan Murray, under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is how he's been doing as of late. This is how he's done against Minnesota recently, or last year. Oh, it's creeping up. We're almost at 70% lock. We're almost at 70% lock in this. We'll do like 1 more minute, okay? 1 more minute. Let's go, stopwatch. 1 minute here, right? Actually, no, we want to do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keegan Murray, are we rolling with it? The poll will close in 50 seconds. Why is this, like entertaining for me, right? Like, I got to figure out a new hobby. Watching a timer just count down. But while I do this, guys, make sure to check out all these tools we're using. Links are in the description. Outlier, 7 days free. Odds Jam, 7 days free and 25% off your first month with the code GuyBoston. The Daily Grind Optimizer, 25% off your first month with the code GuyBoston. Prize Picks, code GuyBoston, 100% of your first deposit matched. See, it's like we're using this as like an ad break. But again, all of those are going to be in the description. Not forcing it on anyone. Like, you could do all of this for free. It just takes a lot longer. So I like the consolidated tools. I think this looks like we're going to be rolling with Keegan Murray. 13 seconds left in this poll. 13 seconds left, and Keegan Murray sitting at 63% locked in. All right. Is this going to ding or anything? All right. W or no for the timer. Should we never do the timer again? All right, Keegan Murray's getting locked in. We already have 4 picks. What do we think of this? Let me make this smaller so maybe we could see all of it. What do we think of this slip so far? So I made that smaller. Now, can I make this? Oh boy, this could get bad, guys. Let's see. Make this bigger just so you guys could see it for now. It's kind of blurry though, isn't it? That's because I made it bigger now. All right, well, regardless, I do think we're locking in Keegan Murray. The poll has spoken. The poll has spoken. Let's go back to the optimizer, see if we can find some stuff ourselves here. Oh, whoa. Juiced pick alert. Juiced pick alert, man. Hop on that if you guys like the EV playstyle. 4.5. Look at what the optimizer is saying. 54% chance to hit this bad boy. Woo. Also a good one here. I don't mind this either. I don't mind this either. We might look at throwing some of these in just as a, you know, a couple plays just themselves. Do not hate that at all. Let's check out the trend here. Again, guys, 2 plays popping up in the optimizer. Cole Anthony, I love how juiced this is across the board. And then OG Anunoby, kind of consensus here in terms of those lines, right? And then even this, Patrick Williams still, but again, now is the volume. So if you just trust the math and all that, this is a bet. You know what I mean? We talked about Patrick Williams a couple times. All right, but we're going to look at Anthony, right? All right, so he hasn't been getting those assists. So that's not great. That's not great. Playing Indiana here, who allow the most assists to the point guard position. Just confirming that, you know, what position he's going to be listed at. Guess we don't have that, but point guard still. That could be a decent play, guys. Cole Anthony here, 7.9. So that's where you lose me on the 7.9 potential assists. All right. And it got bumped anyways. Obviously. What about OG? Is that still there? Or does OG get removed? Oh, he just hasn't been cashing that one, huh? Yeah, so we don't like the trend there. Again, we really only need like 1 or 2 more, right? We only need like 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Juan says do a 2-man, which we locked in with these 2. Then a 4-man, final a 6-man. I think we're going to just do, I mean, the 4. I don't know. We could do that. We could do that. Let's just try and get 2 more. We'll put in a 6-man. How about that? We'll put in a 6-man. We'll try and get 2 more in here. And that's what we'll roll with. But yeah, all right. We'll do that. I see you guys liking the timer. All right, let me catch up on some chat here, okay? Here we go. We got Patrick saying, love the videos. Appreciate that, my man. A lot of stuff going on in the chat here, guys. I'm way off. I got to scroll up to even catch up. Let's see. What's the pick so far from Aziz? We have Anthony Simons over 34.5 PRAs. All right. Cam Thomas over 31.5 PRAs. Dean Wade over 8.5 points. And then Keegan Murray. Cam Thomas less than 31.5 PRAs. I hope I made that clear. And then we have Keegan Murray less than 24.5 PRAs. Just comment. Shout out to you, man. I believe we still need to pick a ride of the day over on YouTube as well. So I have a couple that I like. But let's get a couple more here, guys. Again, we'll try and put a 6-man together. If you missed yesterday's stream, we went 4 of 5. Spencer Dinwiddie, this dude sold us, but we still doubled up our money. We can't cry over profit, right? It's profit at the end of the day, but damn, 5 for 5 would have been nice. Pockets a little heavier would have been nice. All right. All right, we're picking the ride of the day. This one I liked earlier, and we're tweeting it out now, guys. Again, make sure to go follow me over on X at FGuyBoston. I'll post a link to this tweet in a second, but we're tweeting out the ride of the day from the YouTube video. Did you guys get it? Who knows? We'll see in a second. We'll see in a second. Let's see. All right. Tweeting in 3, 2, 1. All right. Go check it out. We'll link it right here, so you guys can go like it up. Obviously, you could see it, but go ahead and show some love over on X. We are also just following everyone back, like I said. So if you guys want to follow her, like, follow me. That's how it works. Literally, we're following everyone back. There you go. All right, what do we want to look at? We'll look at we'll keep this one up in case we have to go back to it, right? Let's see. Ahmet saying, thanks for all the videos and the help, man. Hey, appreciate it. Z saying, damn, I ain't got X. It's all good. You saw what it was. It's DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 rebounds and, no, just 4.5 rebounds, actually, so. But, all right, that is selected. We're updating the YouTube pinned comment now. Appreciate all the love, guys. You guys have been crazy. Like, we actually have a chance. I don't know if it'll happen, but we actually have a chance to freaking get to hit 40,000 subscribers. 45,000 subscribers, excuse me. I'm typing and talking. 45,000 subscribers by, what would that be? By January 1st, which is just crazy to me. That is just awesome. Also, you know what? I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to pull the trigger on a couple final plays here. We're going to add to the final plays as well. You guys get the full behind the scenes, huh? Shop the Fade Me store. Shop it. Go pick up some good merch. So, we'll place these in a sec, but I think we're going to... I think we're just going to roll with... All right, taking a pause from the prize picks. My bad, guys. We'll get back in like 2 minutes, okay? We're going to just put this in right now. Dallas, 8.5. Can we get a better line, though? Like, can we pay maybe a little bit of juice? Like, if we just go Dallas minus 6.5. 5.5. FanDuel, 5.5. What are we looking at for other books? For that 80. Oh, that's actually pretty valuable there. Minus 180 on DK. Do we like it, though? Oh, I don't know. But they are healthy. Going up against a Spurs team that just isn't very good. Dallas is due, too, right? Like, look at this. Look at this. 3 losses in a row. They beat him by 7 last time. That was the hype of Wembanyama, too. Damn. You guys can't hear me? Lamar's saying that. You guys cannot hear me? Can you hear me? I think we're going to do that. Minus 156 over on FanDuel. Was that minus 6.5, did we say? Minus 5.5. Nice. Let's make sure we place that, actually. Nothing wrong with paying a little bit of juice if it cashes. But minus 156 is almost as far as we'd go. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. So Mavs minus 5.5 on FabDuel. Now we want FanDuel. Lamar, try just refreshing, man. That'll probably work. All right, we got 3 final plays as of right now. It's tough to like multitask and do this for the YouTube, right? While trying to find some prize pick slips, but we're kind of ahead of schedule. If you guys were here last night, we're up into the wire. Like, we got to lock these in. We barely got the picks in to put together a 5-man. Yes, it cashed. We took our time with it, but damn, we run the risk on prize picks of these getting bumped too, right? That stinks. Should we get some live shout outs here? Where do those go? All those ones that just said followers here, right? Did we already follow them? Maybe it's not updating, but shout out to you guys if you're on this list for just recently following there. Again, there's the ride of the day. Did I put this in the chat already? I believe I did. Go like this, guys, and follow me on X. But all right, let's get back to prize picks here. Let's get back to the optimizer because that's given us a couple here that we do like to see, like Cade Cunningham. That's still there, so yeah, that's tough. And Patrick Williams is still there. See, this is where, and we talked about it last night, right? Tyler Hero. What did he finish with last night? Only 2 assists. Didn't we want to take the under and it would have cashed? Was that what it was? I kind of forget what that Tyler Hero was one yesterday. All right, Eric says Clint Capella over 26.5 points plus rebounds. Lock it in. Clint Capella. Let's see what we got here. Check the optimizer because we're on it already. Clint Capella, points plus rebounds over. Okay, it's pretty juiced. It's actually 24.5 on FanDuel, minus 142 here. Okay, and that's going to be, like I said, a high-paced, fast-paced game, right? High-paced, fast-paced. All right, let's see what we're actually looking at here for Clint. I don't hate that spot, but I just want to know what we're looking at from a matchup perspective, going up against Memphis, right? That's what we have here. Memphis, middle of the, where are they at? Middle of the pack. Allowing a bunch of rebounds to centers, though. Yeah, that could be the option, right? But do we think that line's just a little bit high? 24.5. He's cashed it. He didn't hit it last game. Fine. How has he done on back-to-backs before? Let's see. Has he not even played a back-to-back this year? There's a back-to-back. 7. Not what you want to see. There's a back-to-back under. Is this guy, does he struggle again on back-to-backs? Back-to-back he went over. Okay, now we're cooking. Back-to-back way under. I'm almost seeing enough here that I don't know if I love the look of him on back-to-backs. Sengun. Guys, by the way, I'm trying to go through. Shout out to you, Joshua. Jamal Murray of 21.5. We already kind of looked at that. I think that there could be blowout chance in that game. Sticking away from it, but I don't hate it. Let's see. Lively is out. It's hard to ride with the Mavs when he's hurt. Yeah. But Luke is in. You know what I mean? So it's like if Luke is in against the Spurs, I like it. That's what we were waiting on. I said it in the video, right? Waiting on the details for the injuries. He's ruled in. We took an alternate line. I could see them cashing, but we've been wrong before, right? Fade me. All right, but let's go. Sengun over 13.5 rebounds and assists. And then Rozier over 31.5 PRAs. All right, let's start with Sengun. We kind of looked into him earlier, but I don't know if we got his lines. When we last looked, he wasn't on here. Okay, so he is now. Is Halliburton? All right, so we'll have to come back to Halliburton too. So Alperen Sengun here, rebounds plus assists, 13.5. So how are the Pelicans against centers here? Middle of the pack. Pretty good against them in terms of stopping them. How's he been trending in terms of his... So here's his assists. These are his potential assists. 6 potential assists per game. So, you know, we can probably account for 3 rebounds. 16 rebound chances. So we could probably account for 8. So we're looking at 3 and 8. That's like an 11, you know, quick math there. But again, we'll look at his trends and whatnot because he does. Again, if you look at his rebound, he's grabbing over 50% of his rebound chances, so it's not terrible. Let's go in and just look at the trends. This will be the last thing. If his trends don't look all that appetizing, then yeah. So even a couple times that he hit, he landed on just 14, and he's been under in every game in his career against the Pelicans. I think we pass on that. What was the other one here? It's not terrible, but but I do think that, you know, we just pass. Rozier. Okay, Terry. Scary Terry. That matchup, I don't think is terrible for him, right? The game has a total there, 226.5. We took the over in that game. The Nuggets, where are we at here? Nuggets, we'll go last 15. Nuggets in the last 15 kind of clamping up on point guards, huh? But allowing plenty of rebounds and a decent amount of assists. So points is what Terry's going to do, though, but he's obviously has crazy usage right now as well. So, like, he's going to be doing a little bit of everything, no kidding. He's hitting 8 of his last 10. See, they're just kind of middle of the road here. Terry isn't a bad look here, I don't think. Like, it again, like, let's see, PRA. So over for points, rebounds, and assists. The optimizer doesn't love just based on his odds. And it looks like that's been bumped. That might be the determining factor. That stinks. It's been bumped from 31 to 32. Or it was 32, whatever it may be. I don't hate that as maybe a single bet, but I don't think it makes its way into our prize pick slip. Because again, 1 or 2 of these not cashing could ruin the whole slip. But as a straight play, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Let's see. Self says Rozier is questionable. We don't have that here, but he might be. Let's refresh this. Oh, wow. Would you look at that update? So he might not be playing then, right? Because he just went from playing to game time decision. All right. I don't mind that as a straight bet if he plays, obviously. But don't necessarily think we're going to lock that one in. Yeah, Bulls and Cavs over in total points. That is one that I locked in as well there. We got it at a really good number at 215 too. What is it at now, actually? Let's go to scores and odds. Now we're looking at, where is it? Bulls, Cavs. Where are you at? 215. Okay, so it stayed right around there. Total 215.5. So it really hasn't budged from when we got it a couple hours ago. But yeah, I'm on that too, Steven. One of the final plays for tonight. So we'll see. We shall see. Well, we went from being like, oh, we're flying out, we're getting these picks, boom, 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 and we kind of hit a standstill here. We've had the same 4 picks for a while, guys. In fact, I almost want to just get one more in there, lock it in, so we at least have a 5-man, because I don't want these to get bumped, removed, or anything like that. We know there's probably prize picks narcs watching the stream, right? Maybe not, because they're definitely not liking the stream, because there is, I don't have an updated number, but over 100 people in here, and we don't have, half the likes in here. So if you haven't liked the stream, man, I get it. You hate me. And I apologize. Smooth, right? As I, break my camera. All right, so Rozier's getting ruled out. Interesting. Is he now? Guys, this where is it at? Fantasy Labs, so quick for injury updates and everything. Tyrese Halliburton's playing. Okay, so I might like the Pacers, too, to win tonight. They're -3. It moved that much. I think I like the Pacers on the money line. Where's the best odds we can get? Halliburton's playing. They're due. Have you guys, the Pacers, man, are due. We're doing a little bit of both here. Finding player props and everything. But let's see. Pacers, man, they're due. They're losing a bunch of games here. Last time they played, Orlando beat them too, so there's the revenge factor. They're at home. What do we have for, best odds? Or best line that we can get? What do you guys think of Pacers money line? Can we throw that in the prize pick slip? -145 over on MGM. -145 pretty much anywhere on Caesars as well. All right, cool thing about Outlier, guys, it literally just opens up the sports book there. So we'll get that in literally just right from that spot. But yeah, I'm going to go Pacers money line -145 over on Caesars. When is that game? It's 8 o'clock. I guess that doesn't really matter in terms of where we put it. That's probably going to do it for our YouTube plays, I think. 4 picks. We've been ice cold. I don't want to keep donating to these sports books. You know what I mean? But all right, let's get back to this, guys. We need a few more to get locked in here. We need to lock it in. Let's lock it in right now. Hit that like button and lock it in. Let's go. We talked about Trey, Moritz. I think with the injuries there, so if we look at the Hawks here, DeJounte may not play. If he doesn't play, Trey Young's going to have just every shot in the world. And it's like, yeah, tough matchup, but I just don't know if I love it. You know what I mean? All right, what do we got? What do we got? E10 says Pacers don't play defense. That is absolutely correct. The the Magic defense is slowed down a little bit, right? But the Pacers score a hell of a lot of points. And this Magic team, I don't necessarily know if they're a team that, is going to keep up with those points. Look at their points for in the most recent games here, right? Like from here on, they have one game. This is the most recent 8 games. One game that they've even got over 120, actually over 115. So if the Pacers have Halliburton, which he's ruled in, right? Then I think that they could fly. I think they could fly. So I'm hoping for an offensive type game here. But all right, let's get back to prize picks, guys. What are we looking at in terms of some plays here? Caruso over 11.5 rebounds, points and rebounds. What do we like? Do we like that matchup? Max Strus, rebounds, shooting guards. Let's see, Cleveland. Now, it's not even worth looking at this type of thing, right? Because it's like, well, they're not starting their guys, so this is a makeshift Cleveland team. How has he been trending? Alex Caruso. Where are you at, bud? Can't even find him. Not bad, because even the ones that he's missed on, he's been right there. But there's too much red on that screen for me, I think. Too much red on that screen for me. What else we got? Let's see. What's the 2 best player props you have right now? Well, I guess the first 2. This is a community slip we're building. These were the first 2 that we locked in. We even locked it in as a 2-man power play over on Prize Picks. So Anthony Simons more than his PRA line, and then Cam Thomas under his PRA line. So I don't hate those whatsoever there at all. I almost want to lock in that Cam Thomas under in for the YouTube final plays as well. Take it as a single bet. But it's like Detroit's just not. It's just like I don't know if I. Detroit isn't anything, so it's like, all right, well, we're betting on a guy that could easily torch this team. All right, what else we got here? Self says Siakam over 4.5 assists. Do we test our luck? We took it yesterday. Do we test our luck there? Let's get rid of Caruso here. Get out of here. Siakam. Do we test our luck? We hit it yesterday. What did he end with? 5 assists, right? He had a great game. This is the problem with Siakam. So we looked at it yesterday against Philly. He crushes, right? But that was a situational matchup that we liked. I don't know if I love him assists overall, because even this, right? 4.5. Watch when I scroll down. Like, the dude is landing on 4 assists more than not as of late. Now, he's hit this in 61% of games this year. We can't, say anything negative about that. And he's going against Utah. It's probably going to be a fast-paced game. Don't mind that either. But we just took him last night and barely hit. Like, do we get really greedy and take him again? Hong, what website shows the lineups? Guys, this is amazing. This tool, it's free. It's just a website for lineups, projected lineups, as well as injuries when looking at the lineup. So, guys, this is a like must-have if you're betting on the NBA. Seriously. Let's see. Andre says, can you bring up... So, actually, Adam, you making a parlay? We're putting in a prize pick slip right now. We got 4 picks as of right now. We got Simons over his PRA line. Cam Thomas under his PRA line. Dean Wade over in points. And then Keegan Murray under in his PRA line there. But let's go bring up Simon against Golden State. So he had a decent, just barely. I think he lost on the hook against them last time he played. But let's show it. We already walked through this stuff, guys. So unfortunately, I'm sorry if you missed the beginning of it. But yeah, so he's gone under in every game against the Warriors that he's played in. But that being said, this is a a game in which it's like, okay, well, Damian Lillard, this is a new Simons, right? And he's been scoring the ball. So if he gets us a decent, go here, I like the spot, because look at how Golden State is against point guards. All green there. So I like the opportunity. Let's see. But yeah, guys, you got to check out that RotoWire if you're up to date, sort of like who's in, who's out. But then those lineups are so good, so good. SGA under 32.5. So should I type in SGA? Oh well, we got 34 over on Prize Picks. .34. I can't bet against a guy like that. He's just so good. Oh, I hate doing that. It's like you're betting with your gut, not your brain. But SGA, I think Giddy in? Giddy up. No, he's out. Let's go. Okay, if we put this to 30, okay, 33 is fine for now. We'll do it without Giddy, because obviously that's going to lead to way more usage for Shea, right? All right, yeah. He's hit the under a few times here, right? In fact, he's only gone over this line in 3 of his last 10 on the season here. Forget Giddy. I don't hate it. I just can't really get myself to pull the trigger on it. So that's one of those that I'm like, don't mind it, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be a play for me here. D'Angelo Russell, Reddish, I'm not even afraid of those guards. Yeah, totally could be a pick, but I don't think it makes its way in here. The third and fourth player, Adam, we got Dean Wade over 8.5 points, plays for the Cavs, and then Keegan Murray under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's see, RotoWire has the free Prize Picks optimizer. Let's see what we got here. Where is that? How do we get there? Am I in the right spot here? Picks and props. Picks and props, traps on bet. DFS. Haha. Are these, am I in the right spot here? I'm like, I thought I was, and I'm like, am I? Prize Picks. Let's see what they say. Now, I will say the free ones can be a little, oh, these are all football. We want NBA. Didn't we go to NBA? Oh, okay. McCollum over in points. This is pretty cool. This is damn cool. That being said, I would challenge anyone that this daily grind optimizer has more data built and packed into it, like you read about. But more tools, the better, right? More tools, the better. That's pretty cool, though. We could play around with that sometime. It's really visual. Hit rate, projection, pick'em sites, the sports books. That's pretty damn cool. You can go in, let's see, if you look at a full breakdown. That's pretty freaking cool, dude. Good call there. Good call to self. Guys, that RotoWire, like I said, I use it for lineups. Just such a good site. A lot of stuff for free, too. Like that optimizer, right? All right, who are we looking at here? I can't believe how quickly we got these four picks, and now we're just like, okay, well, what are the next 1 or 2? We got half hour till these games get going. We gotta get going here. Brandon Miller under points plus assists. Actually, this is what we'll look into this one first. We're looking at Jonathan Kuminga under PRA. So what is his line? 19.5. Been crushing that, but against Portland's got a good perimeter defense, not a good down low defense. Let's just check this out. So Kuminga's going to get the Jeremy Grant and Ayton maybe treatment. I don't mind taking an under on a guy like Kuminga because he could just be invisible for a whole game. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's not crazy in my book. Let's put one more letter than just KUM. Under 19.5. So sports, the Daily Grind Optimizer is saying that this is a slight lean towards the over, unfortunately. But let's see what we got for trends here. He's been crushing it. When no Draymond's playing too, I have a feeling he plays well. Nah, it's pretty similar. So that's that. When no Draymond, well, this year I guess you could say he's been under still. Don't hate that. I don't know if it makes its way into the final run around here. Don't hate it though, William. Don't hate it whatsoever. Don't hate it whatsoever. In fact, let me just drop these in for you guys too. These links. So these are how I get potential assists. Because why do we need to, act like it's all a secret sauce? So let me I hate that people are like, oh, I can't show you what my secrets are. It's like, why? Did that link even work? Yeah, okay. So that's passing. Rebounding here, guys. These are huge when you're betting. Rebounds, assists, that type of thing. Being able to see the volume and all that, 100%, 100% need big time. Phoenix says, yo, never seen you live. What's up? What's going on, man? Yeah, we don't really do many lives. We've been starting to do it more and more. Seems like you guys like it, so I think we'll continue to do it. But yeah, it's not shocking that you haven't seen us do it live that much because we don't go live that much. But I've been having a blast being live. Like, how long have we been streaming for? Over an hour, right? This thing flies by like that. And we're putting together a prize pick slip. Code Guy Boston, or just use the link in the description to sign up for prize picks. Always got to say that. But yeah, we're putting together a prize pick slip right now. We already locked in these two as a two-man power play, but we're doing a bunch of things. We put together a same game parlay on stream. Guys, 2 streams ago, I think it was Wednesday night, we put together a Celtics and Kings same game parlay that hit in the first half of the second quarter. 18 minutes into the game, cha-ching. It was nice. It was nice. All right, yeah, let's look into Halliburton. So Cody's bringing up Halliburton right now, but we had a bunch of people talking Halliburton earlier, right? And we finally have his lines available. So yes, let's look at Halliburton here. And now he's gone. What is going on here, dude? What is going on here? Like, Halliburton was there, and then he's just gone. What's PrizePicks doing? Hold on. Phone's about to die. All right. Well, what else were we gonna? What were you just about to look at? Wemby under PRA. Lou Dort over 3.5 first quarter. Jabari Smith, Scott. Jabari Smith? What stat? Waldo's. We kind of already looked into Kobe White. For me, it's like I don't mind it. I just don't think it's making its way into the slip. So it's almost like I have no problem with it. But it's whatever. Yeah. But what Jabari Smith, like what, rebounds, points? What do we got, Scott? Let's see. What were we about to? Oh, Wemby or Paolo Banchero's over in points. Well, how do the Magic? How do the Pacers cover power forwards? Because that's interesting. You know, there's going to be a shitload of points in that game. Pacers allowing the most points to power forwards. We might be onto something here. Might be onto something here. Might be onto something here. Are we onto something? That is the question. Points. Optimizer's leaning slightly to the under. Sportsbook's not loving the over here, but let's see. Like, sometimes we can outmath the math. We can't, but we like to think we can. And that's what makes sports betting fun. You can have the math, which we love to do, right? Positive EV. The tool's great for that. But sometimes you just want to put in the hard work yourself, and that's fine, as long as you're not betting more than you can afford to lose. 24.5, right? That's what we're looking at. 24.5. Oof. He hasn't been really coming close to that. He was close last time they played, 24. Shot 64% from the field, though. Oh, I liked it. I liked the look of it, but it doesn't make its way into it. Cody, that was a good call, though. That was a good call. All right, Jabari Smith. This one's for Scott. Jabari Smith over in points, which is, it's 15. Oof, that's kind of high. That's kind of high, but look at those last 2 games. Like, fair enough, right? Fair enough, right? He's going to get the Zion treatment. I guess Zion looks like he's ruled in. Pelicans, last 15, what is that? About the 17th most points to the power forward position. Pelicans are allowing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th most. That looks like a lot more than 9, doesn't it? 9th most points to the power forward position over the last 7. Let's dig in a little bit more because he's going to get a few dump offs and stuff like that. Like this isn't I don't mind this so far. So far, could be a potential play. I just can't believe we got 4 so quickly and then we have not locked anything else in since. See, we just don't want one of these games, right? We don't want one of these games of a 22 minutes, he gets in foul trouble, that type of thing. Shooting the ball a crap ton. Let's keep that in mind. I don't know if it makes its way in, all right? Let's keep it in mind. I don't know if it makes its way in. Just to be completely honest. All right, what are we looking at here? One second, guys, just doing something for the stream. All right, we're good. All right. Let's see. Shadow saying, what do you think of Morant over in points? I don't really like his points tonight. At some point, no pun intended, the hype's going to fall off a little bit. I just don't like it that much tonight. Constantine says, Miles Turner under 26.5. Was that PRA? Yeah. Let's see what we got here. We'll start at the optimizer. All right, they give it over 50% chance to hit. Turner, where are we looking at? 26.5. I just worry that there's going to be a lot of points in that game. But that being said, we're looking at a decent Orlando defense, especially down low, right? Wendell Carter Jr.'s back in the last 7. Let's see what they're doing to centers here. Orlando allowing the 6th fewest points. Top 10 for rebounds. And assists, the fewest assists. I think we might have found a pick there. Constantine, I think we might have found a pick there. Let's see. If this checks out well enough, I think we found our 5th pick, and that means we can either lock in the 5, which we might do just in case so that those don't get bumped. And yeah, he hasn't hit this in 4 straight. In last game against Orlando, which was this year, he did not, and he played 22.6 minutes. Let's check something out here. Miles Turner versus Wendell Carter. 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. So he's averaging just over that. But last time he had 24 points. What did we just look at? Oh, that's when he was on Orlando. So he had... Wait a second. Oh, this one isn't in there. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy right now? Where's this game? But either way, I don't necessarily mind this spot. Maybe Wendell Carter. Okay, I got it. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't play in that game. Duh. Versus Orlando, 10 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. All right, I think I like this spot. I think we're going to go under as our 5th pick. Now I got to go lock it in on my phone. This is tough. All right, but we can still try and find one more. Still try and find one more. I like that spot. Miles Turner under 26.5. Yay or nay? Do we like that? Do we like that? Under 26.5 Miles Turner. Correct. Mr. DraftKings, Brandon Miller, been taken off the board. Did we miss that comment? Did we drop the ball? All right, let's see. Brandon Ingram, points under or over, please. Let's see what we got here for the optimizer. That's going to use Sportsbook's odds, so we can just kind of get that. Points. What do we got? Points. They say that points has a 51% chance of hitting, so just a little bit more than under. So I don't think that I would go towards the under. I might consider looking at the over for Brandon Ingram. He's going to get a decent, they're going to throw a good defense at him. That's a good Houston defense, so to me, it's probably a stay away type of spot. But Houston, not like they're superb against shooting guards, right? They're kind of middle of the pack there in terms of ranking, so don't hate it. Don't hate it. All right, so we like this slip. Give me a L or a W for this slip so far in the chat here. Anthony Simons, more than 34.5 PRAs. Cam Thomas, under 31.5 PRAs. Dean Wade, over 8.5 points. And then Keegan Murray, under 24.5 PRAs. Miles Turner, under 26.5 PRAs. W, L, what are we thinking? We're going to keep trying to find a couple more there. So yes, we're not done yet, but we do probably only be live for another, 15 minutes maybe? 15 minutes? So we shall see. I gotta eat too. Damn, I gotta eat. General says W in the chat for that slip. All right, we do want one more. We can still try and get one more. Scott says Austin Reeves. Actually, no, Yuki's been saying this about, we'll get to Scott yours in a second, but we've seen Lou Dort in here for a while, so let's look. I don't know if I'll look at it. But shout out to Yuki here. Dort, is he ripped off? I don't have Dort anymore. First half, do we have him? First half, he's got 6.5. First half, let's see, what do we got? First quarter points, 2. Yeah, all he would need to do is, oh man, this is a good spot. Good spot here by Yuki. We can't put it in the stream, but yeah, he's not on Prize Picks as a first quarter, so we can't do that. But look at this. That's a hell of a lot of green here. He's only missed this in 4 of his games this entire season. Good call. That is a good call from Yuki there. Like, he only needs to make a 3 in the first, and he cashes that. Good stuff. Let's see. All right, we got 2 things that we want to get to here. We have Austin Reeves over in points. We'll check that out. Just see what the optimizer has on it first, if we could kind of rule it in or out quickly. What's going on here? Reeves, do we got a Reeves line? Am I going crazy? Damn. All right, no Austin Reeves even on Prize Picks right now. CJ McCollum over 16.5. Guys, you guys are throwing some good stuff out here. Andre says Cade Cunningham points. I just worry about blowout potential in that game. Cade's been balling. He really has been balling. We could check Claxton rebounds in a sec. Let me check this one that just kind of caught my eye. Where was it? I just said it, right? Oh, CJ McCollum. 16.5. Pelicans drawing that matchup here of Fred VanVleet, who's not the best defender, right? And let's see, point guards, points here. Just a good Houston defense, though. They rotate well. They do all that crap well. Not necessarily against point guards, though. 6th the most in the last 15. Okay, we might be onto something here. Did we find our 6th pick? Did we find our 6th pick? Because I think CJ McCollum, I don't hate that spot at all, but we'll see. We will see. Guys. Hey now. Let's see, this will be the icing on the cake if McCollum, his over in points is looking good. And it is. It's favored on the optimizer. Good freaking call. Good call. Joshua. All right, we do have 1, 2, 3. We got 6 in here right now. What do we think of this? What do we think of this? Let's do a quick poll. We have, I'll do the poll in a second, but we have Anthony. Actually, I'll get the poll ready. Do we like the 6-man slip here? All right, that is running. That poll's running. Go ahead and vote on that. I don't know how long that screen was up if I had been messing up over here, but the screen had been up for a long time, so I apologize for that. We had some stuff going, but right now we got Anthony Simons over 30. We'll get better at the streaming stuff, guys. Anthony Simons over 34.5 PRAs, Cam Thomas less than 31.5 PRAs, Dean Wade over 8.5 points, Keegan Murray less than 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Miles Turner less than 26.5 PRA, and CJ McCollum 16.5 more than points. Do we like it? Do we lock it in? Just taking a screenshot so we can tweet it, guys. What do we think? W, ain't nobody saying it's bad here. All right, good stuff. So there it is, guys. I'm going to tweet it right now, and I'll put the link to that tweet in here so everyone can go tail or fade it, that type of thing, okay? So I'm going to tweet that in just a second, and we'll pop it up on the screen as well in just a second. But, all right. Just built this. Ooh, real-time action here. No one peels back the curtain like this guy. All right, we're tweeting it right now. Sending it out. I'll drop the link in here. You guys can go show that some love. Just in time, too. Just in time. Good on us, eh? Hey, like I'm Canadian. All right, guys, go retweet this. Go retweet it. Go like it. I'll pop it up, too, actually, because I know not everyone has X or Twitter, right? So this is the stream. The slip. This is the slip. And guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Come on now. But shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone for pulling this stuff together. I like this. Let's see. Pinned message. We'll leave it up here. It's a lot to type out. Does that work? I'll just leave this up as we kind of talk and wind down a little bit here, just so you guys can follow or tail or go to that link. Even if you don't have an X account or a Twitter account, you can still click that link and look at this tweet, right? So that should suffice. But I like this. I like this spot. I like that we have a couple unders. We got 3 unders in there too, right? That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. You guys feel good about it? I know the poll went crazy with 100%, but we liking that? You keep saying you're the best. Thanks for the cashes. Hey, we'll get hot and cold. It's what it is, but I do think, and I want to stress, like, we'll show up, you know? We have 3 years of being profitable you know, betting on YouTube here, so it's like, that's great, but a lot of the time, sports betting's luck. You just got to keep it real and keep it, you know, completely honest with yourself about that. Like, yes, there's an edge. If you put enough time and work into sports betting, you can beat the books, but you're not going to become a millionaire. Like, you see all those videos of Lamborghinis and stuff, like, no, come on. No one is that good, like 80% and all that crap. Paris tuning in. Shout out to Paris. Patrick saying, let's sweat this. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a sweaty slip because we have 3 unders. Cam Thomas could drop 40 points. You know, Keegan Murray had a 50 ball the other day, right? Miles Turner. Like, this is going to be a sweaty one, dude. Let's go. Phoenix, which ones did you lock in? Joshua replaced Cam Thomas. Guys, make sure you go like the tweet. Right here. Boop. Just like that. I don't want to like my own, but go do it. If you have a Twitter or an X. Locked them all in as a parlay. Whoo. Let's see what it would have been if we did parlay it over on over here. So let's get rid of this because Outlier is really cool. It can show you like kind of the best odds as you build it, right? So we had CJ. I was just in there. Why did we? So we had CJ McCollum. Did his line get bumped? Did we just move the line? 16.5. No. Damn, okay. Well, good, because it was showing 18 here, but let's add that in there. I don't think it got bumped. I think that was just kind of like a glitch. CJ, we had Miles Turner. We're going to just see what these parlay odds are, because you got 4,074. Woo! You know it's hidden too, right? What else do we have? Anthony Simons. Then we had Cam Thomas and Keegan Murray. Let's see. We're going to see what these parlay odds are. Damn. That'd be crazy. Who are we missing here? Cam Thomas? PRA. Let's hope you got a good price on it there. Oh, we took the over. We want to get rid of that. Let's hope you got a good price there on yours, Eric. I don't want to show you that maybe you could have gotten a better one at a better book, but it'll be a marginal difference, if anything. What did we get his under at? 31.5. Okay. Already am forgetting what I did. Oh, you got a great deal for those. Got a great deal for those. Good stuff. Oh, we only put in 5. We're missing someone. That's why. Okay. Who the hell are we missing here? Anthony Camp. Dean Wade. I mean, it's not shocking that I forgot Dean Wade was even in this slip. That's not shocking at all. That's the least surprising thing ever. Okay. Yeah, you're right around ballpark, right? Got 4. You actually got the best odds here. All right. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Last chance to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys have been awesome. We'll definitely do more live streams if you guys like it. Yeah. And William, we do have an Instagram, evpics, EVPICKZ, to be completely honest. It's probably my most lazy social media platform, which is crazy to say because I should be on there. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. We just don't post very often over there. I know I should. Elijah just tailed for the first time. Hopefully that's some good luck. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Like, I really, really, really appreciate everyone tuning in. Like I said, we want to win. We do win. We're profitable, but I also really want to stress the entertainment value of what, we're doing here, and like the community of sweating out a parlay at the same time. Like, I'm not one to say, hey, follow these picks or else. We have a brand literally called Fade Me. Go support fademe.store. Put that link in as well, guys. But, it's like, it's okay to admit that you lose sometimes. Not a lot of people do that in this industry, right? But yeah, go check out fademe.store. A lot of cool stuff over there. I'm rocking the premium embroidered hoodie right now. We got the Fade Squad hat on. Just launched. Part of the Fade Squad. It means you're a real one. But yeah, I think we're good. Anything else? You guys got anything you want to talk about? But appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I think we're going to close up shop here. But yeah, like I said, we'll be doing some more live streams. I think I really do enjoy doing it. We hadn't gone live in so long, and now we've gone live, I think, in 3 of the last 4 days. I don't know how often it'll be, but I could envision, doing it a decent amount more than obviously we have done in the past. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.